The husband begged me, absolutely begged me to stay involved in the transaction because he desperately needed to get away from this. Hello, everybody. It's Michael from Realtor Associates, Century 21 affiliated. And on today's Tales from the Transaction, I am going to tell you about an extremely difficult transaction that I did. Now that I look at it in retrospect, it was fairly humorous. But at the time, I didn't think it was very funny. So just tell you, everybody thinks that real estate's super simple, super easy. We just put people in escrow and collect paychecks. That's not how it goes virtually ever. Every transaction has its own personality and its ups and downs. This one was a divorce case. The people were referred to me by one of their neighbors. I wish their neighbors had told me a lot of information about it, but they did not. Being a divorce sale, I always ask, can you guys get along and make decisions? There was only one attorney involved on this one. They both said, yeah, they get along fine. Hey, FYI, that was a lie. They don't get along at all. That's why they were getting divorced. So this transaction taught me a couple of things. One, to Google clients. Google them, check them out, see what they're doing online. And number two, the definition of the word mansplaining. If you don't know what that means, I will explain it here in a second. So without getting into serious details, the wife had been fired from a school district here in San Diego for creating a web page. And the web page was put together just to slander the people at the school district, and she got fired for it and was sued for slander and lost. And the judgment was about $75,000 against her. And when we put the property in escrow, she had told me she didn't have any liens on it, which was not true. And I told her, well, you're going to have to pay this lien. She said, oh, no, I don't. Just call the attorney. He's been willing to take $20,000 for a long time. And when I tried to explain to her that, well, now that it's in escrow, he doesn't need to make a deal with you. He's going to get the full $75,000. That's when all hell broke loose. And I was then she started accusing me of working for her husband only, working with the other agent. I was in cahoots with the attorney. I became enemy number one. And anytime I tried to explain anything to her, she would tell me to stop mansplaining things to me. So I got very, very, very sensitive to the term mansplaining. So at that point, I could no longer speak with her. I actually had my female broker take over the transaction, which she did close out the property for me. She would not speak to me under any terms. The husband begged me, absolutely begged me to stay involved in the transaction because he desperately needed to get away from this. So we were able to successfully close the escrow, get everybody paid. She was not very happy with me, didn't have very many nice things to say about me. I'm surprised she didn't create a website for me, but she did not, thank God. But anyways, there you go. Tales from the Transaction. If you ever would like somebody that's tenacious and willing to take on any type of transaction out there, just give me a call. We can talk about any type of your real estate needs. You can always reach me directly at 619-701-0309. Hope you guys enjoyed this story, and I'll see you on the next Tales from the Transaction. Hey, if you like the content that we're providing, please click like and subscribe here below.